Let's see what's hidden in this trunk coming up next. Alright, so when I last left you, I drilled this trunk and it got dark on me. And I never had got it open yet. So I got my inspection camera, oscilloscope, endoscope, whatever you want to call them. It got a couple different names. And I'm going to look inside here and we're going to try to get this trunk open, see what kind of trunk floor we have and see if we have anything in the trunk. So let me get this turned on and I'll show you what the video is going to show of it. Now this is my endoscope that I got off of Temu for $20. Hey, look like a spider web or something. Maybe that's some scratches. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how to release this latch. Most of the time in these cars you can just take a screwdriver and stick back in there and these work, but this one I'm just hitting bare metal. So let me dig around in this and see what we got. Yep, I kind of got off of it, but there's the mechanism. So I need something to pull that rod up or push it down one. I'm not sure which way it turns, but if we get something in there and just stick it straight down, we should be able to depress that and the trunk latch open. And there's the thing that held the key. So there should be a something in there to get that. So let's go find a tool of some sort and see what we can do. All right, everybody, so this is what I got. A piece of old, I think it's a piece of welding rod that somebody had left in there, I'm not sure. Anyway, I bent it as a hook, slide it down in here and try to pull it up. Now I'm going to have to do this probably off camera. Let me get my endoscope here. Might be able to set it up and show you what I'm doing. Kind of crooked because it's on the car, but there you can see what I'm looking at. And now, where is my welding rod? So this is my hook. The trunk should have come up right there. But she's not. Okay, why is she sticking? It's weird. I'm not sure if this is welding rod or what. It was something I found in there. That can't be stuck. Well, that's the latch. So why is it stuck? Let me stick a screwdriver down in here. Maybe I can press it on. Maybe it ain't pressing enough. I don't think so. Anymore, I'm gonna break it, I believe. This trunk shouldn't be that hard to get open. Huh. It's not budging. And that's the latch, so Maybe, and I've tried to push it both ways, and this is not doing anything. I don't want to damage the taillights. Wait a minute. Am I getting the wrong spot? Maybe I'm getting the wrong spot. Okay, it's weird. This is the trunk right here. Yep, it's not budging. That's definitely the trunk latch, so I don't know. Maybe if I push it down. I'm not sure. I can see the hoop right there. Maybe we can just put the sure ain't won't come out, is it? Maybe we can get our oscilloscope under here and see what why we're not getting it out. All right, so what you gotta do is push it down. And it's gonna take probably my big crowbar here to push it down, if I can get it in there and hit it. I'm not sure I can hit it with that. The screwdriver right here is really not long enough. Had it close, but if you push down on the mechanism, it works. You can see right here, I jumped off, but he's jumping off, but needs something longer. I'm gonna see if we got something longer. All right, everybody. Piece of all thread. We'll try it. We can get way down in here with this. Let me get the light on it, or the camera. Yep. Okay. And I'm trying to show you guys too, but it's not really working. Let me see if I can flip around like this. It's very cold out here, by the way. Something happened. And we're up. That worked. And we didn't actually damage anything. I did bend this just a little, but it's had to straighten out. It ain't no big deal. Cut that off. So let's see what we got in the trunk. Let's get this stuff off the roof here that we don't want to lose. What do we got? All right, so here's the trunk of the car. Really don't see anything out of the ordinary. So that's cool, that's good. It's pretty solid, actually. An original spare. I do see some rot right there, as you can see some daylight coming in, and I knew that was there. And then it looks like we have some rot right here in this corner, in the well. Right there in the well, and that's it. Rest of it is pretty solid. So that's that. That's all pretty solid right there. Yep, that's all solid. So down in the spare tire of the well down the bottom, we're gonna have to cut it and put a patch in there, which I figured. It's pretty soft all the way through. It might not be back there. I don't know how far we have to go, but yeah, no, right there we'll have to put a patch. And then obviously I knew that was going to be on that drop off, but this side's drop off looked pretty good. This side's not got wet. So there's that. Now we're going to leave this trunk pop, man. Look how pretty that color is, original. Wow. That is beautiful. So here's my trunk latch I was messing with. And this is why I couldn't get in there to it. They have an actual panel. That's kind of cool, Ford. I guess it was the thing keep them from stealing them. So anyway, we knew we was gonna have to do that anyway. So we'll have to cut this right here on this seam, put a piece in. And then we'll have to put the well in there. And you know, that really doesn't matter what it looks like. Oh man, we gotta get it back this color green though. Look at that. That is beautiful. You know, then we'll have to do this part back here and take the glass out, and this little bit on the roof. And we probably get this car back together. It's not gonna be that bad. It's not as bad as I thought. So it's good. I don't see no engine parts, nothing. As you can tell, this has been a super nice original car, and they just parked it. And that spare hole's there, so guess what? It's going over here when we get it off the trailer, because this one will not hold there. So we'll throw that spare on there, roll it around. And like I said, we got to patch this little part or find us a fender, one of the two. But man, I love that green color. Can you imagine this thing when it gets reached? And like I said, we're going to go back exactly these two colors. So it'll be that green with this lighter teal. I think you can see it on the doors. Well, let's go to the driver's side. Might be able to see it good right here. Yeah, right here. See how shiny that is? And yeah, so those two colors. And we just take the top off and the piece of trim right here and the piece of trim right here, so it looks like a regular solid top car. Man, that's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a real cool car. Then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. First thing we gotta do is get it off this trailer and get it running. But yep, that's another day's worth of getting us figured out here. Like I said, it's been cold, and I've not really had long videos coming out because I've been working a lot. And this weekend I had to get the Christmas lights done for Emmy. So Christmas lights, she's most important thing. So I got those knocked out too, and they should be coming on here in a minute, and I'll do you a little short, show you what the Christmas lights gonna look like. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm real pleased with it. I was worried that it was gonna be just nothing in there, but it's not that bad. Here, while we're here, we'll rip some of this off and see what we got. It's not as bad as I thought either. Well, that's not that bad. I mean, it is, but I thought the whole thing was gone. It's really just gone to right there. So let's make this panel and this panel. Let's put two panels together and patch all that. But I thought it was a lot worse than what it was. So definitely not as bad as I thought it was. Had it not been a vinyl top car, now that's bad. But that's a flat panel, so we knew it was going to be there. So See, this is why they did this in the 70s. I do not know. Look at that. That's just like asking to kill your car. Like if it sits outside every bit, that's... And see, we got some right here. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's, like I said, it's gonna need some work. But we don't have a lot in it. So, you know, it really needs, it's going to have some patching done on this roof. That's all there is to it. I mean, we'll have to cut the rod out of it and put it back together. You know, Dad's old car's got it too, just not this extreme. But it had a little bit less of a, this is bad. Ford, I don't know what Ford was thinking. Look at this. This might as well be a sponge. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so we're going to patch the back half of the roof, but you know, we got basically nothing in the car. And the rest of the car is really good other than that and that little spot right here in the bottom of his door. So I got asked the status of the El Camino. It's still here. I just ain't had time to work on it. I ain't been home. Like I said, it's basically up 1 day a week off. It's starting to get to me a little bit. So, but try to get on it after we stuff that bird. One day. I don't get holidays, nothing like that. First responder life. It's terrible. Don't ever do it. So we maybe get on this, do this. It's getting really cold. We've got that little car to pull in here and put the fuel pump in, maybe start working on it. I've got some more, still got to finish the shop. We got it pretty clean, but been trying to give these lights away. Can't get nobody to come get them. Going up tossing them. Got some kind of little slow leak right here on the lift. I'm going to take that back loose and reseal it. Figure out what's up there. I think it just needs more Loctite put on it. So we'll do that and finish the shop cleaning out. Get this little bit of stuff out of here, right here in this corner here, and we can put us another bench in here and start moving stuff around a little bit and get it cleaned up better than we got it. We're going to get in here with where we got heat. So we do have heat in here, so we're going to get the cars in here. There's just no way we can stand to be out there for hours on end working on a car and try to do body work and stuff out in the cold. So hopefully we'll get this one of these in here in the next few weeks and before the fat man comes down the tree chimney, and we can get started working on a car again. I've also got a bumper to put on the front of the Kia. Got better struts put on the front of the Ram. It's just ain't got the free time that I need. So hopefully y'all keep liking, sharing, subscribing. We might get where we get that, you know. That monetization's really going to help us. We're working our butts off. I'm working my butt off to get there. So hopefully I get there real soon. But I appreciate everybody that has. We 5:23, I think, today, and really haven't done a lot. So that's good. I appreciate it. I love you guys for it. Just keep doing it. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Keep rigging things up.